Hi everyone, Greeno here, and welcome to a very special episode here on Greeno Eats. Now this isn't really an eating video today. As you may have noticed, over the weekend recently, I ticked over the 5k subscriber mark, which was a bit of a big target for me on this channel, to try and get to 5,000 subscribers. Of course, I've shifted the target to 10k now, but that's by the by. Anyway, I just wanted to take a little bit of time to thank some people who've helped me out along the way and supported the channel, and to pay forward a little bit of the support that I've received from other people. So, first off, a few thank yous for everyone who's helped to get me into the position I am today. We'll start with the obvious, Mrs. Greeno and the two kids who have put up with me doing this, shall we say, who've had to delay starting their lunches because I want to film me taking a bite of it first. And they've just indulged me in this little hobby. So thank you very much to them for their support. Of course, a huge thank you has got to go to all of you guys out there who are watching, liking the videos, commenting, sharing, all that kind of stuff, and subscribing, of course. If you hadn't been subscribing, we wouldn't have got to 5k subscribers, would we? So there are far too many of you to mention, obviously, but there are certain people that have been huge supporters of the channel right from the early days. People like Smithy, we've got Denise, we've got Jesse, KPWHU, who else? David, my old buddy from school, Tim Spencer. Kind of the OGs who've been there right from the start. Still watching now, still commenting, still really supporting the channel. Huge thank you to all of you. I recently set up a thing called Buy Me a Coffee, and I've had some good support on there. I'll put up on the screen somewhere around here probably a list of people who've been over there and donated to the channel, which is hugely appreciated. Never expected, but it does help me to continue producing videos. It's not the cheapest hobby in the world, it has to be said. So if anyone's done that, really appreciate it. It does help a lot. I want to name check a couple of my fellow YouTubers who've been really big supports to the channel along the way. First up is my old buddy Just Dino. Now, when I was on about 900 subscribers, and he was probably on about 4,000 or 5,000 maybe, there or thereabouts, he gave me a shout out on his channel, and it brought a bunch of people over to check me out. And that actually took me over that magic 1,000 subscriber number that YouTube need before they'll allow you to start sharing the advertising money they're making out of you, basically. It's not as much as you guys think, believe me. So, yeah, so Dino, we've been in touch a few times. We've chatted ideas backwards and forwards and whatever. He's a great guy. If you're not watching his channel, you should be. He is a top bloke. He's basically gone full time with this recently, and he's using that opportunity to travel. He's doing a lot of eating out stuff. Really good, interesting content, and he's a top boy. So just Dino, thank you very much for that. The second creator I want to mention, I'm sure many of you will know who this is already, is my buddy Gary from GaryEats. And let's not forget the cameraman there as well too. Now, I did a collaboration video with Gary probably about 6 or 8 weeks ago down in Bournemouth, and that produced a huge uptick in my subscriber numbers and views on the channel at that point. It really gave it a really nice boost, and I'm so grateful to Gary for that opportunity. We are in talks about a sequel to that video, so watch this space, coming up sometime over the summer hopefully. But yeah, if you're not watching GaryEats, well, you're one of the few people out there who aren't. He's ticked over 100,000 subscribers recently, and he's already pushing up towards 110. It's phenomenal the growth his channel is getting. He's a proper gentleman. The cameraman is a top bloke too. The content they're making is fabulous. So if you're not watching it already, make sure you go and check it out. GaryEats, top guy. Thank you very much. So having mentioned the support that I've got from a couple of other YouTubers, it's time for me to pay that forward a little bit and introduce you to a couple of other YouTubers you guys might not know about, one of whom I think is making phenomenal content and isn't getting the views that I think she deserves, and the other is a completely new guy just starting out on his YouTube journey who I chatted with recently. He seems like a nice guy, and I'm sure he'd appreciate a few people dropping in and having a little look at the content he's making. So the first channel that I want to shout out is called Redefined. Now this is a channel hosted by Rhiannon, She lives up round and about the Hull kind of area, and it's a bit of a mixture of content on there. I came across her because she was doing a Too Good To Go bag once, and it just sort of hit the algorithm. But the review she does isn't just food stuff. It's days out, it's holidays, it's travel. There's usually a little bit of food involved in the content, but it's really, really nicely put together content. And the great thing about Rhiannon is she approaches everything completely with positivity. There's never any agenda to any of her content like you get with some YouTubers. She basically is just going, showing us what she's doing on a day out or a holiday. But the key is she's looking for the joy in everything. It's really wholesome content. It never fails to put a smile on my face. She's just so positive about everything. It's phenomenal. I don't know how she does it, but she just seems to really enjoy life and enjoy sharing that with people. I think more people should be watching her channel. I urge you to go over and have a little look. The link's in the description below. I'm sure, again, she'll appreciate the support if any of you drop over there and let her know that Greeno sent you. The other channel that I want to give a shout out at this point, like I say, it's a brand new channel. Not been going very long at all, just a few videos on there, and at the time of recording, less than 20 subscribers. So this is called the Crunch Time Adventures, and it's hosted by a guy called Anthony. He makes videos with his little boy kicking around as well, so that kind of resonates a little bit with me, with Little in our videos. Mainly around sort of snacks and treats and little trips out and whatever. There's quite a few shorts on his channel, only about 4 or 5 actual sort of longer format videos. But like I say, he's just starting out. He reached out to me recently for a little bit of advice on the video making process. I kind of advised him, why don't you actually speak to someone who knows what they're doing themselves? But we had a good little back and forward, and you know, I think he appreciated some of the little hints and tips that I could give him from what I do. I'm sure if you go and check his channel out and have a little look at the videos, you guys will have some constructive feedback to give him too. So if you can, just drop in, watch one of his videos, say hello, subscribe if you want to stick around and see what he's up to too. But yeah, just show him a little bit of support. It is tough when you start out on this YouTube journey. You're making videos and you're throwing them out into the void. You're never sure if anyone's going to watch them or not. So any kind of interaction is always welcome, and it gives you a little boost. So if you can, Crunch Time Adventures, go check it out. Now before I go, there's one other thing that I need to do on this video. Now, a while ago I was chatting with Little about the 5K coming up, and she said whenever it gets there, there's a little challenge that I want you to do. So I said okay, foolishly. This is the challenge that she wants me to do. This is a chili sauce that the Green Ager bought me recently called the Reaper. Okay, now this is a sauce that contains Trinidad Scorpion chilies and Dorset Naga chilies. I think the Dorset Nagas are pretty much the hottest chilies you can get around. I mean, there's a blooming skull and crossbones on the top of it. Look at that. So basically what Little wants me to do is just to open this and eat a big spoonful of it on camera. Now, I don't mind spice, as we know on this channel. I'm pretty good with spice, but I have got a feeling this is going to be problematical. So, let's get it open. Oh my God. The smell of it just hits you as soon as the lid comes off. So it's almost got like a jam-like consistency here. And bring it in a bit closer to the camera so you can see. That stuff is going to be like fire. This is the forfeit I've got for hitting 5K. She's already got the 10K one lined up. So if you want to see that, make sure you're letting your friends know about the channel so we can get up towards there, because she has got something else a bit special lined up for that. But do you know what? I haven't even put it in my mouth and I can already feel my heart rate increasing, just the thought of it. What am I doing to myself? Little I don't know, maybe she just wants to get her inheritance early. Who knows? Okay. I haven't even got any milk on standby because I don't like milk. So, here we go. Oh. That's insane. It's got quite a lot of sweetness to it, There's sugar in the sauce, but the fire coming from those chilies. Ooh, that is crazy. Oh, but as I promised, I don't think that was a big enough spoonful. We're going to have to go for a bit more. Oh. It tricks you, because at the start you get this really sweet hit with chili in it right at the start, but the sweetness is there straight away, almost like jam sweetness. But it doesn't take long for that just to boom disappear, and the fire takes over. Little un, I tell you what, when you get back home from school today, we're going to have words. That is spicy. Well, I'm just about recovered from that sauce. It's taken me a couple of minutes. Man alive, I do some stupid things. Anyway, that's going to be it from me for today. If you've enjoyed this video, please click a thumbs up on there for me, and let me know in the comment section down below what your favourite thing about this channel has been so far. Maybe it's a specific moment on a video or a particular video that's kind of hit home with you. I'd love to hear what's been your favourite thing about the journey so far. If you're new around here, don't forget, click the subscribe button and ding your little bell for notifications. We're going to push up towards 10k. It's going to take a while, I think, but that's the aim. So the more of you that come and join the journey, let your friends know. What I used to say when I had a gaming channel was you come and hop on the Greeno bus. So maybe we'll go with that. Come and hop on the Greeno bus and see where this food journey will take us. Anyway, that's going to be it from me for today. I'm going to go and find something a little bit cooling to eat, I think. I will catch you on the next one. Bye for now, folks. And thanks again.